Want to know how to make each of these methods work for you? It's very simple. All you need to do is watch the video from start to finish, and if you follow the sequence I show you, everything will work 100%. These methods have been working for over 3 years, so you can be sure they are effective. And now, since you will definitely be able to earn credits with the help of this video, I think you could click the like button as a thank you. Well, let's start with the simplest method. So, in order for the method to work as effectively as possible, we need to configure the game correctly. To do this, we go to the settings and set the exact same parameters as mine. Without these settings, the method will not work, so this must be done. After saving the settings, return to the main menu and go to the Creative Hub section. Please note that we are selecting the Horizon Super 7, not Event Lab. Now we will search for the map using the code. You can see the code on your screen. If you entered the map code correctly, this map should appear. Before we start the race, let's remember how much money I have at the moment so that we can calculate the result at the end of the method. Now we can start the race. As soon as you appear on the map, your task is to press and hold the handbrake until the end of the race. I'm playing on a PC, so in my case, it's the space button. On Xbox, it's most likely the X button. Now we just wait for the race to end. Meanwhile, the race is over, so let's look at the result. Unfortunately, at the end of the race, the game itself does not show the number of credits earned, but let's look at the number of credits in the main menu ourselves. As you may have noticed, I gained about 100,000 credits, and that's for just 1 minute we spent using this method. This way, you can quickly earn your initial capital and buy the car you like. Now let's move on to the second method, which currently gives the maximum number of credits per use. Yes, this method does currently give you the maximum number of credits per use, but that doesn't mean the following methods aren't worth your attention. The most interesting part is at the end, by the way, so let's get started. First, we need to buy, or if you already have it, pick up the right car. It's same as Morris Minor 1000 Forza Edition. If you don't have it, you can buy it at auction. I understand it's not cheap, but trust me, it will quickly pay for itself, and when you get tired of using this method, you can sell it at auction for the same price, or maybe even more. Once we have this car, we need to go to the menu and select Upgrades and Tuning. Here, we will search for the desired setting using the code. Now let's install it. After we have installed the tuning, we need to go to Car Mastery. Here you need to improve the cards in the same way as I did. Of course, you can skip this if you don't have enough available points to level them up, but then it will affect the result at the end of the method. Now we need to go back to the menu and go to the Creative Hub section. Now we select Event Lab instead of the Horizon Super 7, don't get confused. And now, as usual, we will search for the map using the code. Let's launch it. And be sure to select Morris Minor. Let's not rush and start the race. First, we need to go to the settings. Here, you must set the exact same parameters as I have. Just repeat after me. Great, now we can save the settings and start the race. If you watched the first method, you already know what to do. As soon as we start the race and appear on the map, our task is to hold the handbrake until the very end of the race. You don't need to touch any other buttons, just the handbrake, nothing else. This method is completed fairly quickly, so you won't have to wait long. That's it, the method is over, now it's time to see what it will give us. So let's start with the fact that we get a lot of experience, but in addition to that, after each race we get one free wheel spin from which we can get any expensive car and more. But that's not all. As you remember, we get quite a lot of experience at the end of this method, but in addition to that, we get exactly 125,000 credits after each use of the method. Quite a lot, right? But I think the next method will really surprise you. Let's take a look. Don't want to keep needing to spend time doing glitches? Check the newly released credit packages between 100M 999M for PS5 and also Xbox PC, completely 100% safely and legitimately. They also offer preloaded profiles with rare cars and more. Check my pinned comment to learn more. Mitch offer instant delivery with over 15,000 plus verified Trustpilot reviews, and you can use code CLIPS to save. Check it out. I want to say that this method used to bring in an incredible amount of experience and money, but after a while it was fixed and now it works again. Unfortunately, it is not as effective as it used to be, but it still works and brings in enough experience and money to rank 4th in this video. Let's get started. First, go to the main menu and navigate to the car collection section. Here we are looking for a car called Local Motors Rally Fighter 2014. Now let's just purchase it for 100,000 credits. This is not a large amount, and it will pay off very well in the future. After picking up our local motors, we return to the main menu. Next, we go to Creative Hub, Event Lab. And, as usual, we look for the map. Don't forget to take our Rally Fighter. Before starting the race, we need to configure our game correctly. To do this, we go to the settings and set the parameters that I will now show you. Save and we can start the race. Once the race starts, we'll need to get to a certain spot. I'll show you where it is now. Now watch and listen carefully. There's a pipe in front of us. We need to drive into it with only the 2 front wheels. As soon as the front wheels are in the pipe, we quickly pull the handbrake. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, just watch how I do it. Now we just hold the brake until the end of the race. Nothing else needs to be done. While we wait, I want to tell you why I put this method in 4th place on our list. It's simple. Unlike the second method, here we don't need to spend about $2 million on preparation to make money using this method. Here, we just buy one car for 100,000 and earn a decent amount of credits and experience on it, while in the second method, we initially need $2 million, which is quite a lot. In any case, let's look at the result of this method. The first thing we see is 31,330 experience points. Next, we get 1 free spin of the wheel, which, by the way, can also bring expensive cars worth up to 20 million. And as you understand, that's not all. With this method, we, of course, get money, namely 100,000 credits. Overall, this is a good and fast method that will help beginners and others earn a large number of credits with minimal investment, and of course, increase the level of their account. Now let's move on to the 5th method. The 5th method is quite simple and does not require any investment on your part. It is ideal for those who want to earn credits quickly but cannot or do not want to buy a separate car for this purpose. Let's get started. First, we need to configure the game correctly, as in all previous methods. As you understand, nothing will work without the correct settings, so this must be done. Save the settings and return to the menu. Now, as usual, let's go back to Creative Hub. Please note that we will now be looking for the map in the Horizon Super 7 and not in Event Lab, so don't get confused because you won't be able to find the map we need in Event Lab. Great, if you entered the code correctly, you will see this map. Let's get started. Now I'll tell you how to use this method correctly. As soon as you appear on the map, you must turn your car around and drive into the pipe behind you. You need to drive into the pipe, but only with the 2 front wheels, just like in the previous method. As soon as the 2 wheels are in the pipe, slam on the handbrake. Now I'll show you how it should look. If your wheels are spinning in the same way, then you've done everything right. Now let's pay attention to the upper left corner. The time is running out, but we don't need to wait the full 29 minutes. As soon as the time reaches 28 minutes and 30 seconds, we will have to complete the method. In short, it takes about 1.5 minutes to implement this method. While we wait for this method to be completed, share your expectations for Forza Horizon 6 in the comments. It will be interesting to hear your opinion. Personally, I am looking forward to stunning visuals. Beautiful lighting, vibrant nature, and sounds that surround you should be as lifelike as possible. You also want the world to seem alive, or am I the only one? Meanwhile, the timer has reached 28 minutes and 30 seconds. Now we open the main menu and select Reset Car Position. With this, we can quickly and easily finish the race. Now let's just get to the finish line. Let's look at the result. As a result of this method, we got 100,000 credits. That's all for now.